This is Knife Detector, once again coming to you in a video. If you hear some puppies, that's my cat chasing my dog in the background, so excuse that. But I wanted to make this video because I was just tagged by Bluegrass Bushcraft, a wonderful channel, a wonderful gentleman who makes fantastic videos. And he tagged me on what is your go-to knife, because he was tagged and he proceeded to tag me, and I'm very grateful and thankful for that. And I'm going to go ahead and make a video in regards to what my go-to knife is. Much like Bluegrass Bushcraft, it's very hard to pinpoint what a go-to knife is. Because to me, a go-to knife is a knife that you just can grab and go really quick without even thinking about it. But when you have as many knives as I do, sometimes you spend a few minutes standing in front of your knives trying to figure out what is the best knife for the occasion. And because of that, sometimes you start to put a little bit too much thought into it, and it's a slippery slope. Next thing you know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes go by, and you just want to grab one. So when it gets to that point, the ones I just grab are as follows. One of my favorite knives to grab is my Buck 112. My Buck 112, which I made a few videos on the Buck 112, it's a fantastic knife. It's not as big as the Buck 110. It's a little smaller. That means that it's perfect for the size of the hand. And you can hold it, most of it, cup it in your hand, get a good grip on it. It's very good for carving or whatever you need to do. It keeps a very good edge, and Buck really knew what they were doing when they made this knife. It is a very solid knife. They're also coming out with a slim line of Buck 110 and 112s, but for me, I'd rather know I have it in my pocket or in the sheath, and I have a very old sheath to go with it. They don't make the leather sheaths like they used to. I prefer the older ones, and leather is much better than nylon. Just like Bluegrass Bushcraft says, I agree with him on that point too. Leather is much better than nylon. Pick it 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10 every time. Unless I absolutely have to, I won't use a nylon sheath. So this is my go-to pretty much whenever I'm out in the town, or whenever I'm out in the yard, or whenever I have some work to do, my Buck 112. Now, if I know I'm going to do some work, if I know I got some work to do, maybe some light wiring, or I have to fix an appliance like a washer, a dryer, much again, like Bluegrass Bushcraft, I have a Gerber. And I have this Gerber multi-tool, but I have it in black. I believe he has it in silver. It's a very good multi-tool. It's got different blades and attachments. Very durable. It's exactly what you need. I have it in this pouch. It's kind of a military style pouch that's from a Leatherman. I also have a traditional Leatherman, the very first Leatherman, that I love very much. But more often than not, I pick this one because that Leatherman, it's a little too small for the bigger jobs. But when I'm out and working on the car, or I'm out doing something on an appliance, I pick this guy. Now, I also have this knife right here. Now, it's hard to pick a knife, but I pick this knife on special occasions. This is a Utica, Japan knife. I've only seen one other knife like this in my entire life. I really love this knife. Such a smooth opening, beautiful wood and brass, much like the Bucks. Made in Japan. Looks a lot like the Seki knife. So this is my go-to knife when I just want to go out with my friends and maybe they ask me something. I'll tell them, oh, you want to see a knife? That's a knife. Okay. Now, if I'm out going to go camping, I haven't gone camping in quite some time, but I used to go camping with my brother. I have this one. This knife is a Schrade 153, and I've had this for many years. It's a sharp finger, I believe, and super sharp. This was given to me on my wedding day by my wife. Can't do much better than that, guys, when your wife, as a wedding gift, gives you a knife. Because of that, I don't use it very much, but as I said in one of my videos, I decided I'm going to go ahead and just start using this guy because, you only go around this lifetime once, right? And I'm going to go ahead and use it. So when I go camping, it's this guy right here. This is my go-to knife. It's going to be my go-to knife from now on. So those are the knives I wanted to show you today, guys. And I wanted to go ahead and let you know that I do have a lot of knives, and I have a lot of knife videos. So if you're into knives, you may want to check out my videos. And I want to go ahead and I want to tag someone else. Just like Bluegrass Bushcraft tagged me, I want to go ahead and tag Mark from Blades and More. He just started a new channel and he does mostly videos on modern knives, and I want to go ahead and tag him. So Mark, what's your favorite go-to knife? So this concludes my video. This is Knife Detector saying thanks a lot for the tag to Bluegrass Bushcraft, and to all my friends watching out there, stay sharp.